Our voices from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. Hear them now. What's new? What's hot? What's shot? I need more. What's new? The new generation. What's shot? I need more. New Generation Radio with Kendall Moore. WVON AM 1690. Let's talk about it. Come on. New Generation.
The hour, www.wvon.com. That's our website. 591-1690. That is the number. 2012 National Women's History Month. Ladies, I again applaud you. I bend down on both of my knees and tell you, if it was not for you, we would not be where we are. Regardless of what race, what nationality, what ethnicity, when it comes to women, they are the crux of what makes this world go around. Joining me now, live in the studio, a tremendous individual. I had the opportunity of going over to the Cook County Juvenile Detention Center earlier this week and participating in a very exciting event. Oftentimes, you hear about it's negative press as it relates to the center. It's negative press when it relates to our young folks. You don't oftentimes hear about the good things that are going on when, a young person has to be incarcerated and the different types of programs that are provided to those individuals once they're there. We never hear the positive side of a person turning themselves around because they have the proper programming when they are at attention. Sometimes an individual has to be taken out of a situation, sat down, talked to, programmed. Does it sound like school? A lot of folks just, you go to school, you can't learn because you just don't have the time. There's just all these other things. Nonetheless, an excellent opportunity this week in conjunction with the last day of Black History Month. When it comes to our youth, and we just finished talking about the young ladies and how important it is to have fathers in their lives. I had the opportunity to see some young folks doing some absolutely incredible things. The staff over there, fantastic. There is a tremendous dedication in changing the direction of the youth who have gone awry, in making a difference with a young person who has made a mistake or mistakes, in saying there is still an opportunity for you to be a productive citizen in society. It's not all doom and gloom. I assure you it's not. And we need more individuals to understand these processes. Joining me now live in the studio, I have Mack McGhee, who's the Director of Training with the Division of Programs and Professional Services at the Cook County Juvenile Temporary Detention Center. He certainly had a big part to do with the Black History program that was going over there. And many of you who follow the show, that I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Rude.
He is as well. And but we had all Greek-lettered organizations out there. Great time involved with the youth. He's here now, and we're going to discuss a little bit about that tremendous program. Mack, I appreciate you being here this evening, man.
Oh, Kendall, thank you for the opportunity. I definitely appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate you coming out on Wednesday night and acting as a host for the show. And thank you for saying what you said about our staff. We have some tremendous, dedicated, and very passionate staff at the detention center. Also, we have some administration that is in much support of what we do. Mr. Earl Dunlap, who's the transitional administrator, he was in 100% behind what we did. He came in and stopped in and
Let me say hi to Mr. Dunlap. I saw him on my way out. Hey, Mr. Dunlap, I salute you, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So he came out and he was in support of it, and after he was able to see what the staff could do, because that night was magical.
Yeah, it was.
Me and Christiani, who was actually the chair of the event, we were talking earlier today, talking about how magical it was, you know, that the fact that when staff take the time to engage with young people, and expose them. The whole goal of the program was to bring individuals from the community. We brought in Phi Beta Sigmas from Chicago State University. We brought in Deltas from Jackson State. We brought in AKAs. Basically, everybody that represents the Divine Nine was in the house Wednesday night, but they came over a 6-week period to volunteer and work with these young people.
Yeah.
See, we wanted to expose, but not only expose, but inspire. I often say that motivation and inspiration by itself can just lead to fascination, but motivation and inspiration with proper application can lead to life transformation. And so that's what we intend to do. That's what my purpose is there. The ladies that are here with me today, that's what their purpose is to transform lives at Cook County Juvenile Temporary Detention Center.
We certainly appreciate it. And when I say we, I'm talking on behalf of WVON as well as the rest of the community. What folks do not realize is the tremendous service that is being provided over there. Oftentimes, many of those kids, they're there for a plethora of different reasons.
Right.
But, you know, some of the mothers can't control the kids. The kids, they're acting up for a number of different reasons. That's not what you guys' concern are, and I understand that. I get that. But once they get there, the level of commitment that I saw, and oftentimes on my show, I'm always talking about a whole bunch of stuff, but the level of commitment and that program, it really, it showed me how the transformation can happen with our young folks.
Right.
More support needs to be put behind those types of programs.
Absolutely.
It was one program, and I'm sure that there are like a number of programs that actually exist throughout the year there. But to actually be highlighted, and let me tell you just real quick, they had to come together. They had to learn the steps.
Right. Volunteers
took their time to come in to teach them the steps. To have as many people that were there the other night to talk about their struggles and how, you know, many of them went awry in their younger lives, and now they are where they are. It speaks volumes to the work and the dedication of the men and women over at the Cook County Juvenile Detention Center.